Hey everyone, today I'm going to be filming another what I eat in a day. I feel like I always start these videos with a whole bunch of disclaimers, so this is obviously just one day of food for me. I don't eat the same every day. This is also not going to be like everything I've eaten to the exact gram. So if you guys know that this type of video is triggering for you, please click out. There'll be more kind of non-what I eat in a day videos on my channel shortly. I personally just really enjoy making these videos. I really enjoy watching them. I'm just really nosy, to be honest. I feel like I'm often asking people what they had for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and these videos are like a way of doing that without asking people. You can have like a little bit of a nosy at what someone's eating. So that is why I'm filming another one of these videos today. It is actually currently almost 2 o'clock and I'm just about to have my first meal of the day. So I've mentioned this several times before, but I don't really tend to have breakfast during the week. I just don't find myself hungry for it, to be honest. I like having bigger lunches, bigger dinners, and then I find that I'm full until lunchtime the next day. So just about to start making some lunch. I have had my morning cup of tea this morning. I also had half a banana because I've just come back from a blood test and I kind of panicked that I was gonna get really lightheaded or something if I hadn't eaten. So I had half a banana, blood test was absolutely fine, didn't faint, no issues. So I'm back. I'm actually going to be making some porridge for lunch, which I think is maybe a little bit of a weird lunch option for some people. I think where I don't really have breakfast, I kind of take my first meal of the day as either breakfast or lunch, so I have a mix of like both of those types of foods. But porridge has definitely been something I've been really craving at the moment, so that is what I'm going to be having today. I always make it with some protein powder and then top it with some frozen berries and some peanut butter. I think I might also throw in some hemp seeds, maple syrup, the works. Honestly, if you just have like plain porridge, you're doing it wrong. Like I see people make like the little sachets of golden syrup porridge and that's all they have for their like breakfast or whatever, which I just would not be able to deal with. I have to have like every single topping, every single like flavour going on. So I will show you guys how I make my porridge. Okay, so I've got the oats and the protein powder in the bowl. This is the vegan protein powder that I've got. It's from Bulk Powders and it's unflavoured, so I would only ever use this in something, so like porridge or a smoothie. I would not drink this by itself with just milk or water because I think it would be pretty gross. So I've just added a scoop in to my oats, gonna give this a good mix and then add some soy milk. I'll also add some water as well, just to get the right kind of consistency. I find that you need more liquid with the protein powder than if you were just making porridge with just oats. So just tend to eyeball it until it's the right kind of texture and then I'll pop it in the microwave for maybe 1 or 2 minutes, stirring halfway through. Again, I kind of eyeball everything, so I'll just wait till it looks like how I like it and then I'll take it out.
Quite strong tea. Is it? They're at work and firming it.
This is what my preferred porridge consistency looks like. Honestly, it's probably pretty thick for most people, but I've also stirred in some cinnamon and then I'm going to top it with some frozen blueberries and strawberries that I'm going to quickly microwave for like 30 seconds just until they defrost. I've also got some maple syrup, some hemp seeds, and then this big old tub of crunchy peanut butter. Literal perfection. This is properly loaded. I am very excited to eat this. From how dark it is outside right now, you would probably think it's like 10 PM. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it's literally tipping it down. I don't think I've seen it rain this heavy in a very long time, but it's just gone 4. I'm going to be making myself a drink and some snacks. The other thing that I forgot to mention this morning is that I'm trying to eat higher protein foods or like higher protein meals. Not that I had any concerns with the amount of protein I was getting previously. I know that's like a big thing with vegans, that vegans don't eat enough protein. I have tracked my macros in the past and like I had no concerns with the amount of protein I was getting. But I'm just trialing, seeing what eating a higher amount makes me feel like. So something I've been having most afternoons is a protein shake. I've got this clear vegan protein from My Vegan or My Protein. This is in the pineapple and grapefruit flavour and it is so good. It essentially just tastes like you're drinking pineapple squash. I can't taste grapefruit in this at all. Like I feel like grapefruit would be a weird thing to taste with pineapple. So it works, it tastes great. And I'm pretty sure it's got added like vitamins. There's B vitamins in here, there's biotin, folic acid, so a bunch of good things. Much better than just a glass of squash. So I've essentially been replacing my glass of squash in the afternoon with one of these. 10 grams of protein per serving and it literally tastes like the nicest thing ever. So I'm gonna make myself one of these, and then because it's so miserable outside I feel like I want a coffee. I'm also just not feeling like too alive right now, so Gonna have multiple beverages on the go. Gonna make myself a coffee as well. I've literally just got good old instant coffee because I can't be bothered to use my coffee machine right now. So milky coffee, protein shake, and then my snack is going to be one of these, or potentially two of these because they're quite small. But these are little bits of vegan tiffin that I made. They've got ginger nut biscuits, pistachios, dried cranberries, loads of chocolate orange on the top. Honestly, these things are like incredible. Pretty sure I made them in a vlog at some point, so if I did, I will leave a link to that somewhere. I feel like they're quite festive, but I really fancied them a couple of weeks ago, so I made a big batch, put some in my freezer, and then I just kind of defrost it on the side when I fancy some. So I'm gonna have one or two of these with my protein shake and my coffee. I feel like this whole video has just been me moving my camera around various different points in my kitchen, but it's now dinner time, and for dinner this evening I'm gonna have a vegan burger and chips. So the vegan burgers that I've got are these ones from Tesco. They're the Plant Chef meat-free burgers made with pea protein. These are probably my favourite vegan burgers at the moment. They're super affordable. They're literally £1.50 for two, compared to like the Beyond Meat burger, which is like £4 or £5, which is just insane to me. Really like these. I think they're pretty realistic, although like I say in a lot of my videos, it's been a long time since I had actual meat, so really my opinion doesn't really matter when it comes to how realistic vegan alternatives are. But I think these are pretty good, so I'm going to fry up one of these. Pretty sure you fry them. Yeah, it says you can grill, pan fry or oven, so I'm going to fry these. I've also got a couple of slices of this Richmond vegan bacon. Tried this in my last vegan taste test, so I will leave a link to that if you haven't seen it already. But I just thought I would have some bacon in my burger. That's not really something I do very often at all, but I just fancied it, so I'm going to fry up a couple of slices of that as well. Got some ciabatta rolls that I'm going to defrost. Going to make some homemade chips. I'm pretty sure the potato I have for the chips is very past its best, I'm going to say. I mean, she's not looking too hot. Please don't comment that this is going to kill me, because if the video's been uploaded, I clearly survived. I'm going to chop off all of these overgrown bits, but otherwise the potato looks fine, so I think it's going to be fine. I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to chop this into some chips, season them with maybe some like paprika or some fajita seasoning if I have any left in my cupboard, and then I'm also going to make a little salad to go on the side as well, and that is going to be my dinner this evening. My top tip for the best homemade chips ever is to microwave them slightly before cooking. So I just popped these in for 5 or 6 minutes to soften them up slightly. It means they need less time to cook in the oven, and it also like changes the consistency slightly. I feel like it dries out the outside, which helps them crisp up. Don't know if there's any like science behind that, but I find whenever I don't do this, they always stick to the tray. The outside just isn't as crispy, whereas this way it always goes pretty crispy. So I'm gonna drizzle this in a little bit of vegetable oil, and then I've also got this seasoning that I'm gonna sprinkle on. This is paprika and onion chip seasoning. I mean, to be honest, I was gonna sprinkle paprika and onion powder on it separately, and then I saw I had this at the back of the cupboard, so this is definitely gonna do the trick. And then I'm gonna pop them in the oven for probably about 20 minutes or so until they've crisped up. I've also added a hash brown to my baking tray because I just figured a hash brown is only really going to elevate the burger. I'm thinking putting this inside the burger bun with the patty and the bacon, and I feel like that's just going to be a great combination. So I've got one of those on the tray ready to go, and then I'm going to finish up with these chips so they can go in the oven too. I've also got some onions frying up over here for the burger as well, which smell amazing. For some reason, I feel like it's been a little while since I last had like a vegan beef style burger, and I am very ready for it. Is this not just the burger of absolute dreams? I've got the fried onions at the bottom with some barbecue, ketchup and mustard. Got the hash brown, pickles, burger, and then that vegan bacon on the top. Top of the ciabatta roll, ready to go. I am literally gonna devour this. This is what my completed dinner looks like. So I've obviously got my homemade chips. Also got myself a little bit of a salad. So I've just got some cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes and gherkins, all drizzled in a little bit of olive oil, salt and oregano. Normally I would throw everything on the same plate, but honestly I just didn't think there was going to be enough room, so I've got myself a nice little side salad instead. And then obviously the main event, the burger itself, which I'm not quite sure how I'm going to tackle, but I am very excited to try. Okay, taste test time. This is definitely going to be very messy. I feel like you honestly can't beat fried onions on a burger. I think I might have to cut this in half to be able to eat it, because at the moment I seem to be mostly eating bread, onions and hash brown, which, I mean, tastes amazing, I'm not complaining, but it's proving pretty difficult to eat. So I'm gonna go cut this in half, enjoy it with the rest of my chips and my salad, and I will show you guys if I have anything else to eat later on. I am definitely feeling pretty full up after that burger. It was incredible, honestly, exactly what I needed this evening. So I think that's going to be the last thing I'm eating today. Potentially might have a snack while I'm watching Love Island later, so if I do, it's going to be a bowl of cereal. So I'm still working my way through this Curiously Cinnamon Churros one that I also tried in my recent taste test. It's so good. I feel like when I just need something a little bit sweet in the evening, this definitely does the trick. So if I have anything else this evening, it's going to be a bowl of that, but otherwise I'm just going to end this video here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.